Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Benedict Pray, and I don't know where you're watching me from, but wherever you're watching me from, I hope you're doing very fine, and life is good and all that. So I wish you well, all the best in whatever your endeavors are, and whatever your plans, whatever you're looking for. I pray that it comes to pass. Today I want to share information for everybody who has plans of moving to Norway. And like I always say, I'm not an immigration attorney, I'm not a travel agent or something, but if I see or if I find out something which I think it is very, very relevant, it's very important, and people like you might need, if only you're interested in moving to Norway, then I'll share with everybody. So that is exactly what I'm doing. And then today I want to focus on being an au pair. And when we talk about, first of all, let's even start from the meaning of an au pair. Who is an au pair? An au pair is a person, most of the time, a young person, age 18 to 30 years, so someone who is in his or her youthful ages, and he or she is ready to move to a foreign land to learn the culture, learn the language, and as well as maybe stay with a family outside. And a lot of countries that, have that kind of program or immigration program. But today I'm going to focus on Norway alone. So we are going to talk about being an au pair in Norway. And being an au pair in Norway simply means that you are ready to move from wherever you find yourself to Norway, and stay with a Norwegian family to learn the culture, learn, it's a cultural exchange program. All right, so you're just moving from your home country to Norway. A family is going to host you. That is how the whole programs work. A family is going to host you, and in the return of you being maybe a foreigner in Norway, to learn the language, learn their culture, learn how the Norwegian people behave and everything. It's a cultural exchange program, and culture is all about way of life. So it's all about you moving to Norway to learn the way of life in Norway. So that is how the au pair, works and all that. And there are some requirements, or some one or two things that will qualify you to be an au pair, and it's not everybody who qualifies for it. All right, so the first one is you must be 18 to 30 years. If you are more than 30 years, you don't qualify to be an au pair. If you are less than 18 years too, you don't qualify to be an au pair. And then secondly too, you should be single. If you are married, you don't qualify to be an au pair if you're married, so it's part of the requirements. You can't you can't move into Norway. A family is going to host you, and they are going to host you and your wife, and maybe, or you and your husband or something. No, it doesn't work like that. So you should be single. You shouldn't also have any kind of dependents or children of your own. So if you're an au pair, like you don't qualify to move in with maybe some children as maybe your own, or maybe you don't qualify to be you're not supposed to have some kind of dependence, people depending on you. No, it doesn't work like that. If people depend on you, if you have people who maybe look up to you for survival or something like that, then you don't qualify to be an au pair. And then you should also prove that you're going to stay there temporarily. We are going to stay with a Norwegian family temporarily, and then because you're going to stay there with them, you should prove that after the program you're going back to your home country, and that is also part of the requirements. I don't know how you're going to prove that, but I'm sure maybe the embassy has a way of finding out and all that. So that is all about the au pair program. And the au pair program is for people who are ready to offer some basic services to the host family. So let's say maybe if a family is hosting you and you are going to be an au pair, that means that they are going to pay you, and for you to get paid, that means you're supposed to render some kind of services, such as a child care, maybe taking care of the home whilst they are away, or taking like some basic domestic services, and they're going to pay you in return. And that doesn't mean that you are a nanny. It is stated clearly, you are not a nanny, you are not a housekeeper, you are not maybe a maid or something, but that is the requirement. You do something, at least something domestic, some kind of domestic services for them, gardening, maybe trying to water their flowers or something like that, and in return they are going to host you, feed you, do everything for you, and make sure that they teach you about Norway as well. That is all about the au pair program and how it works. So the big question is that how do I apply? Where do I start from? What are some of the avenues through which, or the resources through which I can use to apply to be an au pair, or read more about the program if I'm interested or something like that. So I'm going to share this at least 4 websites with you that you can take advantage of. If only you're interested, you can apply through that as well. You can read more, you can learn more about it. So go on this four website. The first one is the official website of the Norwegian embassy itself. That is the UDI. So I'm going to share the link in the description below, UDI, so that when you click on it, it will take you directly to the page, their website. You read more, anything that if you have any kind of question, I think you can even send them an email and they will gladly respond to that. So that is the first one, the UDI, which is the official website of the Norwegian government. Yeah. Then the second one is Open World. That is another website through which you can apply to be an au pair in Norway, and as well read more about the program as well. So Open World is second website through which I'm going to share everything in the link. So don't worry about that. After watching, or maybe after watching this, make sure that you look in the description and you click on it to read more about it. And the third one is Great Au Pair. Great Au Pair is another website which you can look, or maybe you can read more about being an open, apply as well. Then the fourth one is Energy Open. Energy Open too is a place where you can apply to be an open in Norway, or you can read more about it, learn how the programs work and all that. So if only you are interested in that, if only you think this is something that you can do, this is something that you don't care, because there are some people who think like, oh, come on, I have a master's degree, I have a bachelor's degree, I am doing a very good job in my home country, so why should I just go to a family in maybe the foreign land? They are going to host me. I'm going to offer some kind of domestic services. Even like I said, that doesn't mean that you're a maid or you are a house girl or housekeeper or something like that. No, far from that. Far from that. That is not the motive. But people feel like maybe they are they are way above that. So why should I do something like this? So if you are not interested, please don't even start. And if you have 80 more than 30 years, if you're not between 18 to 30 years too, please do not apply, because automatically you are disqualified. If you have children, if you have a wife, if you have a husband, or you're married, don't apply, because you're wasting your own time. So all the best to everyone. Take advantage of it if you are interested, and I wish you all the best. So we will meet in I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much.